After taking a 2-goal lead into the third, the Ducks gave up 3 unanswered goals to lose 3-2 in regulation to the Buffalo Sabres. Talk about an epic collapse. The game started well for the Ducks, though, as they earned a 5-on-3 power play just 2 minutes in, and they scored. Terry gave a little drop pass to Lacombe, who fired a no-look feed to McTavish at the right circle, and McT squeaked his one-timer through. I'm not gonna lie, I had no faith the Ducks would actually score on the 5-on-3, but they did. That makes them 1 for 3 on 5-on-3s this year. They failed to score on the remaining minute and 30 seconds of 5-on-4 power play time. Dostal came up big, stopping a breakaway. Then the Ducks cut off a penalty, barely, as Buffalo hit 2 posts. The Ducks almost got another power play when Killorn was kneed by Krebs, but because Trouba tried to
takes him to the front of the Anaheim bench and trying to bend him over the boards right now.
Both teams skated 4-on-4 instead. Shortly after, then the Ducks did get a power play, leading to a minute and 21 seconds of rare 4-on-3 time, where they managed just their 3rd, 4th, and 5th shots of the game, but the advantage ended early when Strome picked up the extra 2 minutes for, I guess, dominating Krebs too much in a fight? The Sabres didn't score on their power play to close the first, and the Ducks took a 1-0 lead into the second. And the second period started much like the first, with the Ducks getting a power play goal, this time at 5-on-4, which was even more shocking. After an icing call, yes, the power play was looking terrible. Lunderstrom, yes, Lundy was out there with 20 seconds left. Somehow it worked. He passed to Carlson in the slot, whose rebound found Mitchukov. Minty made a great fake shot pass to Carlson, who again squeaked a shot through the 5-hole. Ducks up 2-0 with only 7 shots on goal. The Ducks then killed off a penalty, and that was about it. 2-0 heading into the third. And then came the epic collapse as the Sabres scored 3 times in the first 10 minutes. First, the Ducks lost a board battle and the Sabres made it look easy. Then, it started to feel like a Sabres power play, with the Ducks completely trapped in the defensive zone. Tuck scored below the goal line. Dostal seemed to lose his balance because the net looked wobbly. And based on the third goal, that seemed to be the case. Yoki Haru beat Dostal with a perfect shot from almost the goal line, but upon further review, Dostal had pushed the net back, likely turning what should have been an impossible shot into a goal. If the net stays in place, that shot probably hits the post. Surely after the second or third goal, a coach would call a timeout, right? Nope. And the Ducks never mounted a real response, managing just 3 shots the rest of the way. Final shots, 35-18 in favor of Buffalo. Ducks lose 3-2. The Ducks were 14-1-2 when leading after 2 periods. And just like last game against Buffalo, they choked away a win. At least last time they got it to OT. That's 3 points lost to the Sabres that will haunt them, and basically already is, as they now sit 7 points out of a playoff spot. I get that they were tired from the road trip, but that was just a pathetic effort. They always seem to forget how to play hockey when Zegras is out. The Ducks had gone 7-3 since Z returned from injury. Without him, it looked like the early season Ducks all over again. How was that even possible? Harkins was in for Z. Credit to Cronin for not putting a 4th liner on Carlson's line, though he did still put a 3rd liner in McTavish, which I actually liked. We'll see if Cronin makes any other changes, as there were a couple of injury scares for Fabry and Dumoulin, though both did return at some point during the game. The Ducks began their 2-game homestand Thursday at 7 p.m. against Vancouver. That game is basically a must-win. It doesn't get any more meaningful than this. So the Ducks should show up for it, right? Thank you to our members. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and go Ducks!
He said when you don't play for several games, those first few shifts are tough, and you definitely feel it afterwards.